The screaming stopped too fast. 1 second, my cousin Bola was shouting my name, the next was silence. Just leaves shaking. No wind. I never believed the stories they told about the tree. I thought it was just old people trying to scare us from wandering into the forest at night. They called it Ejije Enyan, the tree that eats people. My uncle said it's been standing at the edge of our village since before his grandfather was born. But I didn't care. I was 17, and I thought I knew everything. It happened last 3 years ago during the rainy season. We were staying with my grandma in the village for the holiday. The power was always going out, the air was heavy, and the nights were black like charcoal. Bola, my cousin, was 2 years older than me and always acted like he was brave. That night, the rain had stopped suddenly after sunset, and Bola dared me to follow him to the edge of the forest to prove the tree wasn't real. "You dey fear leaves," he laughed. We took my uncle's small torchlight and walked out, barefoot, across the wet sand path. I was shaking, but I didn't want to look weak. The tree was just like in the stories, tall, very tall. Bigger than any other tree. The trunk looked like it had scars, like something had clawed it. And the roots, they were like arms, spreading out and digging into the ground. It didn't feel like a normal tree. It felt like it was waiting. We stood about 10 feet away. Bola shined the light on it and shouted, "If you be real, come out now." Nothing happened. He picked up a stone and threw it at the tree. That's when the light went off. Not just the torchlight. Everything. No sound. No breeze. Just black. Even the crickets stopped. Then the smell came. Wet soil and something like meat that had stayed too long in the sun. Bola grabbed my arm. I was about to tell him, "Let's go," when we heard it. Crack. Crack. Slither. Like wood. Breaking and something sliding across leaves. We turned around. Behind us, the forest was pitch dark, but we could hear movement. Then Bola screamed, "Joy! Run!" and pushed me forward. I ran. I didn't look back. But I heard him. His footsteps, his breath, then his scream. Loud. Panicked. And then, nothing. I stopped when I reached the footpath by the village well. I was shaking and sweating cold. I turned around. No Bola. Just the quiet again. The adults searched for him the next day. I didn't tell them what happened at first. I said he went out alone. They found his slipper at the base of the tree. That's all. Just one slipper. No blood. No body. My grandma cried so much her eyes went red. My uncle told me that was not the first time someone went missing near that tree. I finally told him everything. He just nodded and said, "We warned you. That tree doesn't just grow. It feeds." Sometimes, I hear Bola's voice when the wind blows at night. I haven't stepped foot in that village since. But the worst part. A week ago, I saw the same kind of tree behind a new estate here in the city. Same scarred trunk. Same arms for roots. And last night, my neighbor's little boy went missing. Only his shoe was found near the fence. Now I don't sleep. Now I believe. And I think the tree moved. I ran inside the house. Because deep down, I knew the tree wasn't finished. Some things don't stay in the forest. And sometimes, they follow you home. What happened next? You'll find out in the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you've ever heard a story like this in your village, tell us in the comments.